After weeks of waiting, Beerus, Whis, and Goku finally travel out to Universe 10 in order to find answers as to who and what Black truly is in comparison to Zamasu, a soon-to-be Kaioshin apprentice, as they go on ahead and test his abilities to find out if in relation Zamasu and Black have the same ki. And while investigating further as to who Zamasu truly is, a disturbance is felt as we find out who Black truly is. Welcome Dragon Ball Super fans to my official Dragon Ball Super episode 53 review entitled Reveal Black's True Identity. Now off to the Kaiōshin Realm of Universe 10, leading into next week's exciting episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 54. Again everybody, please be warned that this video will contain loads and loads of spoilers. A fair warning, so if you guys don't want anything spoiled for you, simply fast forward the video, go watch the episode, come back so we can talk more Dragon Ball Super down in the comments. Please don't also cry in the comments about being spoiled by the thumbnail or any of that, because nothing is being said or shown that you guys don't already know. And once again, quick plugs before we begin. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button for all the latest in Dragon Ball news, updates, What If Battles, Universe 2, and much more content, guys. Daily uploads and daily videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. So I thank you all so very much for supporting the channel greatly, as I always do. Be sure to spread the word about Unreal ENT Gaming. Be sure to also check out the description down below for lots of goodies and updates and contact information so we can interact for more Dragon Ball Super content. And of course, with that being said, the translations to this episode, in case you guys are wondering how I was able to pick up on the dialogue prior to the subs coming out, was translated by none other than Herms98 on Twitter. As always, he is the first person to provide us with the translations first, so thank you so much, sir, for that. The subs will be out tomorrow morning, so I really hope you guys go ahead and enjoy. And with that being said, we finally arrive onto this mysterious planet, in which case Beerus, Whis, and Goku encounter the one known as Zamasu. We start the episode off with Whis telling Goku that Zamasu is an apprentice Kaioshin and said to be a fighting genius. Meanwhile, we pan on over to Zamasu, who's making tea for Gowasu, the older yellow Kaioshin, in which case they're speaking about humans, and Zamasu pretty much asks him if humans are really worth protecting. You know, they're just pretty much worthless beings that fight over stupid wars and stuff, so pretty much insulting us. And that gives us a little bit of hint right there that, you know, Zamasu and Black have a thing in common, because Black obviously feels the same way. And Gowasu explains that Kaios and Kaioshins are supposed to create, not directly interfere, and he tells Zamasu only gods of destructions get to blow stuff up, and you just get to sit and watch the humans do stupid shit all the time. So Zamasu seems to get angry at that. He seems to just feel as if humans are not really worth protecting and they ought to be eradicated, and Gowasu's telling him that, you know, we're Kaioshins, we're supposed to create, the gods of destruction are supposed to be the ones that, you know, pretty much do all the destruction and whatnot. So Beerus, Whis, and Goku finally arrive, and Beerus and Whis pretty much confront the yellow Kaioshin and Zamasu seems to be looking at Goku, and Goku quickly running towards Zamasu, and Zamasu refers to Goku as a ninjen, which is a type translated as human, but meaning something more of a mortal, non-godlike being. So he's actually quite surprised that someone like Goku is, you know, hanging out with someone like Beerus and stuff, and Goku challenges Zamasu to a battle, but Beerus quickly tells him no, grabbing him by the ear and pretty much throwing him around. And Zamasu is confused and angry as to, you know, such a filthy being like Goku is within the presence of gods, which again raises a lot of red lights as to why this being is even bothered that Goku's there in the first place. So Beerus and Whis explain about Black, and they all look at Goku but uses the Kaioshin ring. So Whis is like, alright, listen, we're trying to figure out as to if you guys still have the rings, because we saw, you know, this Black person wearing the time ring, and of course he also has a Kaioshin like earring, so what the heck is going on? And Beerus wants to see all of the time rings just to make sure that they're all intact, and Gowasu tells Zamasu after they present the rings that, you know, Zamasu must fight Goku. It's a good opportunity for him to get to know the humans more and stuff, and Beerus warns Zamasu not to hold back, otherwise he might die. And obviously enough, like, Goku's very, very excited. So we're gonna talk more of this in the breakdown review, because there's so much to talk about in this particular episode. And again, lots of red lights go off here as soon as Zamasu even looks at Goku. And then we pan on over to Trunks and Krillin. They're interacting, they're talking, and the best moment of that little interaction was the fact that Android 18 finally sees future Trunks after so long, and future Trunks, obviously having that embedded in his brain, gets really like on the defensive. He's about to pull out his sword, and 18's like, wow, long time no see, Trunks, I hear you killed me over in your other world and stuff. So Krillin runs on over to Trunks, is like, no, don't do it, whatever you're planning on doing, don't, we're a family now. And Trunks is obviously confused, but you know, Trunks gets to see that Android 18 doesn't hold a grudge anymore, so he actually grows a liking upon her, because, you know, at first he was gonna pull out his sword, and like rip her head off. But then obviously once she confronted him, she was like, listen, it's all good and stuff. So that right there, having to make peace, Android 18 and Future Trunks finally making peace, that was one of the greatest moments of this episode. We see, you know, little Mai, and she's still stuck on Trunks, which again, I don't understand how this is even, you know, occurring in Dragon Ball, because she's so young and Future Trunks is so old. But obviously enough, ever since Future Trunks pretty much explained the story with Mai, she's grown a huge liking upon her. So little Mai likes Future Trunks, meanwhile, Kid Trunks likes, you know, little Mai. So like everything is like in reverse here. So it's actually quite funny to see. But nevertheless, we pan on over back to Universe 10, where we see Zamasu and Goku about to throw down. And let me just say, this was really, really cool. And what made this fight so cool was the fact that every single time Goku was on the offense, Zamasu had no other choice but to back up. And even one particular scene where Goku connected punches, where Zamasu finally unleashed his ki, and everyone right there, at that given point, everyone stopped. Goku was like, wow, this feels exactly like Black's ki. Even Beerus told Whis, he was like, Whis, and then Whis was like, yes, I'm observing. So obviously right then and there, I feel as if Zamasu did not want to reveal, you know, that he was hiding something, but of course everyone felt it. And then right towards the very end, Zamasu was there, and Zamasu was backing up. Obviously enough, he was actually putting up a decent fight against Goku, but Zamasu couldn't believe that there was a human/mortal who was able to be on par with him. It was absolutely incredible. But Goku senses the similarity between Black and Zamasu's ki, and now everyone right there, you know, they just stopped the fight, and Goku was about to punch Zamasu's head off, and he stopped, and he offered to pick his hand up, and of course Zamasu was going to attack him, and then Gowasu was like, Zamasu, no. And once Zamasu stood right back up, you know, like Beerus and Whis left, and then Goku was with them, so whatnot. So then we leave off with Zamasu and Gowasu on the planet by themselves, and they pretty much had a very interesting conversation. And Beerus thinks that it might be best to destroy Zamasu now before he does whatever he decides to do. And Goku pretty much says, but you know, he didn't really seem like a bad guy, but there's obviously bad intentions with him. I mean, we've obviously all talked about this, but we end the episode off with Zamasu pouring in tea for Gowasu, and obviously enough, he was very, very distraught by this. Again, we'll talk more of this in the breakdown. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you guys are Dragon Ball fans, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. If you guys cannot wait for Dragon Ball Super Episode 54, punch that like button square in the face, leave your thoughts down below, tune in for the next episode, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. I want to know from you guys, is it truly Zamasu, or is it something more that we aren't seeing here? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you guys for watching once again. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace.